Find the change in the pendulum if the original length is 5 feet. So, which we're given by the equation. So, we're going to start with our x1, which is 5. And our x2, which is 5.02. Why is our x2 5.02? Because 1/2% is 0.02. So we're just going to add it to our x2. Then, delta y equals f of x2 minus f of x1. This is the formula we're going to be using. So, delta y equals, first parenthesis, 2 pi square root of 5.02, 9.81. Why? Because it's the force of gravity. Minus, then the new parenthesis, which is 2 pi square root of 5 over 9.81 is equal to delta y is equal to 0.008962. Very easy.
So, what is the percent of change? 0.008962 times 100. This is to get the percentage. So, our final answer is 0.896%. Okay, so letter C. The question is, find the approximate percent change in the period. So, we already know our formula, which is 2 pi squared of L divided by G. We also know G is the gravity, which equals 9.81. With that information, we can substitute the 9.81 into the function. We can split the fraction and make each term have their own square root. Once we split it, we're going to want to have the numerical numbers on one side and the L on the other side. So we get 2 pi divided by 9.81 square rooted times square root of L divided by 1. So we divide 2 pi divided by the square root of 9.81, which gives us 2.006. And we just pass the L down. So this means our function of x equals 2.006 times L to the 1/2 as exponent. We do this in order to derivate easily. We pass the 1/2 into the front and multiply it by the 2.006 and subtract 1 of the original exponent, which was in the L. Makes it negative 1/2. So our final answer is f prime of x equals 1.003 divided by the square root of L. We pass the square root of L down because our exponent 1/2 was negative. So now that we have our derivative, we will use the function dy equals f prime of x times dx. We know our dx equals x2 minus x1. So dx equals 5.02 minus 5, giving us 0.02. We also know that our f prime equals 1.03 over square root of L. So we will use the function dy equals 1.003, which is our f prime, divided by square root of 5 times 0.02, which brings us to our final answer, dy equals 0.00897.
So now we're going to be using our percentage, which is 0.0089. Then we're going to put our percentage, we're going to multiply it by 3,600, which is the seconds in an hour. Then we're going to multiply it by 48, which is 2 days exactly. Now we just need to multiply, and the answer is 1,532.92 seconds. Now we're going to divide this by 60 to get it in minutes, and the answer is 25.632 minutes. So, using the results in part C, we can now conclude that the approximate error in this pendulum clock in today is around 25 minutes. This means that the clock will gain 25 minutes in 2 days.
The problem we're gonna solve today is 5 over x minus 2 over x parentheses ln cubed minus 5 over x squared plus 3 pi. Okay, so our first step is to bring everything to the top. So it will be 5x to the negative 1 minus 2x to the negative 1 L parentheses ln square cube to the negative 1 minus 5x to the negative 2 plus 3 pi x plus c. So our next step is to add a 1 to the exponent. So it will be 5x to the 0 minus 2x to the 0 parentheses ln cube to the negative 1 minus 5x to the negative 1 plus 3 pi x. That stays the same, plus c. 3 pi x plus c. 5x dx equals to ln absolute value of x to the 5th minus ln absolute value of x cubed. 1 over ln to the 5th minus 1 over 5x plus 3 pi x plus c.